moments from now, with the whole thing of testing entering into 2023, the season is upon us. It is starting. We are about to be like full throttle in this thing. So let's take a ride with the W14 and just see, because I know a lot of people were talking about the porpoising and saying what they saw. I feel like, hey, well, let's take a ride, check out the actual footage with Lewis Hamilton going out on track, seeing if you really spot any porpoising, if you think you really spot any porpoising, or it's really not porpoising. It's just the fact that I know these tracks are smooth, but damn, I mean, they ain't baby butt smooth, right? So I think we can have a little bit of understanding for what's probably gonna go on here. So let's go ahead and take this track ride and really see what's going on coming down this pit lane. And tell me what you think. Like, you even got some bumps right there. Like, you can clearly see the track is not as smooth right there, but this is pit lane, and we're going to go out onto the track. And I do love the way those cannons look going towards the back of that W14. That car looks long. I'm telling you, it looks something like a Batmobile. But here he is taking this corner right here. You can see that's not fast enough to have porpoising at that point in time coming through that corner. You can still see a little vibration in his helmet. It's going to be what it is. The tracks are smooth, but damn, you can see the tires right there moving. Don't tell me that the tires and the suspension are reacting to porpoising right there. You can clearly see that the tire itself is going over a bump, not just the suspension. And here's a very good situation right here. We got a good view right there of that suspension, being able to see that Lewis with the steering wheel. Definitely doing his magic in there. Helmet doesn't. Okay, now this is where things come in. Now, let's also keep in mind that we're coming down a straight, literally, with water that is having to be pushed out. So I'm not sure that I can consider that porpoising. Now, I do understand and see some things in there where people can be like, but is that porpoising at least on a minimal level, maybe? Like, minimally, are we kind of seeing porpoising in there? I can see that. I can kind of see where people would get that, especially right there where you just saw that head nod. But then again, that could have been something in the track. Like I said, these tracks are smooth, but they're not bubbly smooth. And that car sounds phenomenal. The car sounds phenomenal. Like, let's just be real. That car sounds great. I love the way it sounds. He's coming in the pit right here, but I'm like really excited about what we're going to be doing in hours. We're going to be in hours. We are going to be here in hours just looking at photos of these cars and hopefully some video and hearing a bit of what's going on track and how these teams are performing. And we're going to know pretty soon. I mean, it's not today. Technically, it'll be tomorrow, but we're going to know around 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is the W14 showing progress? Or are we going to be in a situation where this team will be having to adopt another side pod design? We're going to have to see. We're definitely going to be in a situation where we're going to have to see. There are some rumors that maybe Mercedes does have an alternate, and I would think that maybe they do. I don't think they're going to wait as long as they did the entire season in 2022 to switch out. I think there's some pressure on them, especially given Lewis Hamilton not getting his 8th world championship due to a scandal, and then going into a situation in 2022 where the car dropped in as a crap box and regulations changed. And now in 2023, we're still staying with the same philosophy. So have they learned enough and been able to make enough updates to make this car competitive? Or are we going to get through these 3 days of testing and find out that Mercedes will decide to abandon the slim down side pod like their counterparts being Williams and McLaren? Both of those cars had slimmer side pod designs, not as slim as the Mercedes, the W13, but definitely slim, and they abandoned them. And now coming into this season, they have adopted not only small variations of the Ferrari, but also large variations of the Red Bull car, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. And even with the point of McLaren in talks with Honda as far as being their new power unit supplier coming up 25-26. These are all things that you can pretty much count on when a dominant team or a team repeats, and then you see a Ferrari that definitely was a high performer, and I think they tripped over themselves and they had some reliability situations, but overall that design of the Ferrari landed pretty well in the new regulations. Ferrari themselves with strategy and reliability, and the power unit is what crippled them. Outside of that, the car itself, the body, the aero, I think put itself in a pretty nice, I think they put it in a pretty nice spot. So it's going to be very interesting tomorrow. And I don't care who you are. I do not care who you are. If you're not a Mercedes fan, you're still looking to see, is the W14 going to prove worthy of being deemed a competitor in 2023? Is the W14 going to prove the engineers, Toto, and the rest of the design crew at Mercedes AMG F1 right? Or is it going to put egg on their face and they're going to have to eat crow and come out like everybody else? That is what we are waiting for. So we're going to see. It's gonna be coming. I'm telling you right now, it's coming, and we're going to see what's going to happen, and I'm excited about it. So be here, because I'm going to have all types of things going on. It's going to be a nice lengthy day, so I'll be here as you go when you come back. The thumbnail for the actual live where we're going to be for testing is already up, so save that, hit your reminder so you don't miss that. I was up early trying to get ready to get used to that. Listen to the engine. You don't need to hear any bouncing tones, nor do you see the car bouncing. You do see the car reaction to bumps in the track. Let's go, Merc. Galacticus, that's who I share that same perspective as you, brother. I share that same perspective as you. I do not think. Now, I'm also going to say this. Higher speeds will bring out different characteristics. And I'm not totally sure if Bahrain is going to be a track that would do that. I would probably feel better if we were at Azerbaijan, or even Jeddah, even Saudi, and Saudi's not the greatest track for the corners, and maybe France. But I think if we were at a track that had a bit longer straight, a higher speed straight, I think that would be a very good test, or eye test, or situation for all teams, especially Mercedes, because we found when they got to those higher speed tracks with those straightaways, they experienced porpoising, especially when that car got up to speed and it was sucked down and restall and pop back up. It was like a dolphin coming down. There's like Flipper. What's up, Flipper? I'm telling you. So I think if we were at a different track, I probably would be a bit more I would have a bit more optimism towards what I see the W14 do at that particular track versus what I'm going to see tomorrow. It's not a grain of salt, but it's a few pebbles or rocks in my hand of what I'm going to say. And definitely, you already know, Q1, Q2, Q3, and race day is definitely where I'm going to be looking for the confidence to say Mercedes is back. That's where I'm going to be looking. But still, we're going to be here. We're going to be here in about 13 hours, 14 hours. We're going to be right here live, pop tall. I'm going to try to be wired up and excited for y'all. Although it's going to be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to try to have my game face on, But yes, I'm not sure if I totally agree with everybody on that video, if that video was evidence of the W14 porpoising. I didn't see, in comparison what I saw last season, I didn't see that. Now, of course, think about this. We didn't see it in testing like that. All right, we didn't see it in testing like that. Like when that car got on track, it was bad. It wasn't good. Okay, it wasn't good. We didn't see it in testing like that. They didn't bring that spec until later, but we're gonna see. That's all I can really say is we're going to see, but the car looks mean. It looks awesome. It looks like a damn Batmobile. It looks like something out of a superhero movie. But we needed to do more than look, and that's the same thing with Ferrari. We need that car to look more than sexy, look more than red, be more than having that horse on that yellow badge on the side. We need it to be confident. We need it to be reliable, and we need the team to do what they need to do. And Mercedes, I'm going to be looking to see if y'all have done some pit stop strategy practice, because the pit stops at Mercedes are whack. They are whack 100% whack pit stop crew at Mercedes. I need y'all to have been in the virtual reality, be in the metaverse, be at zero gravity. I need you all to be training. I need somebody to go recruit from Red Bull, because Red Bull got that fire pit, and McLaren bossed up last season with their pit stops. I think they had the lowest time for a pit stop in 2022. McLaren did their thing. So I don't know why it is Mercedes will not be doing their thing. They need to step up with the pit stops. I'm not lying. I'm being serious about that. I'm dead serious about that. I'm not happy about Mercedes in their pit stops. That shit needs to step up. It's game time, okay? It's time to get your shit together, go recruit, hit Indeed. Somebody out there can change it faster. Get training. If you guys right there are, if they can do what they need to do, you need to train them. They need to be training all the damn time on that. Like we said, when the gun hits and all four guns sound like one gun, that's when you're in harmony. Okay, that's when you're in harmony. Gone. This is one gun. No, it was four guns. Well, damn, I sound like one. That's when you got something special. Okay. I'm also interested about the LED system that I saw when I was with McLaren and Coda, and now that they're doing that, I think they're trying to find ways to take that human error out of the process, and that's in a lot of places, trying to take a little bit of that human error out of the process, or a lot of it out of the process, to be more efficient and more consistent. I don't agree with it when it comes to jobs. People need jobs, but as far as tools in the hands of people to remove that human error, but still having people with jobs perform those tasks, I'm all for that. I'm game. I'm good on that. But removing everybody and not, us not being able to work, and you got a robot doing my damn job, I'm not cool with that. I need people to have jobs. All right. Robot don't have kids and don't have anybody to feed and not get married. I need Bob, I need Mary, I need Jane, I need Julie, I need all of them to have jobs. Just put tools in their hands that would decrease human error so they can do the job better. So anyway, hey, we're gonna be here. I do have some things to do. I'm about to get ready. I'm gonna go to therapy, get my body straight. I'm gonna try to go ahead and we got to get in the water tank today. So I'll be in the water tank. So I'm gonna try to get back here and lay out as much as possible, be refreshed, so I can get up early and pop tall with you all for testing. I am excited. I'm excited. Let's go. I couldn't even hold that back. I'm damn excited. I'm pumped. All right, so I'll see y'all soon. All right, just want to come on live, look at that video with you all, and we getting juicy. We getting juicy, baby. We getting juicy, baby. Yeah. All right, y'all stay up. Peace.